Hey guys, it's Athena. I featured this book during a haul many moons ago, probably at least a year or more. And I loved the title. I loved what the idea was. Knock on Wood, Encyclopedia of Superstition by Carol Potter. I love this book. This book is so chock full of magical things. It's funny. I know it's about superstitions, but a lot of it is very witchy. And I will be putting much of this in my Book of Shadows. There are things about birds. If you see certain birds, certain stones, certain birthstones, certain signs of the zodiac. I started marking the stuff that was interesting, and I realized every page pretty much has something in it that I'm going to want to remember and record and use. It just goes alphabetically because it is an encyclopedia. One of the first pages I marked lore about babies. Whoopsie, go this way. And some of those rhymes, you've heard that stuff. Like, I was born on a Saturday. So yay, I get to work hard for a living. Whatever, at least I'm not a Wednesday's child full of woe. Did your local news have a Wednesday's child where they kind of feature a kid each week that needs a home? Felt a lot like, look at this poor puppy. Yeah, that was in my childhood. I love that. Bell, book, and candle. Look at what it says about that. A bell is rung, the book is closed, a candle is extinguished. This book came out in, I believe it was 83, so it's quite outdated in that sense, but at the same time, most of the stuff is ancient. It goes way back. I don't know, some of the traditions we do, in this country at least, they go way back and have some funky superstitions. Some of them are nasty, like eating ham on Easter. I don't know if you ever did that, if you grew up in a Christian religion, and on Easter Sunday you'd have a yummy baked ham, honey baked ham. Did you know that tradition started as a fuck you to the Jews? I'm sorry, I didn't make it up, but it was a fu to the Jews who didn't eat pork, and it was easy. Kind of gross, huh? So all those sweet little family gatherings on that Sunday, now you're like joining in. And did you know that buttons predate buttonholes by a couple centuries? Like, buttons were a thing before there were buttonholes. I think that's cool. Candles. Clearly candles is going to be good. But then when it talks over here about it with witchcraft, I think that's pretty cool. It has like incantations and spells. And whenever I do any kind of magical working, I'm cheesy and I like to rhyme. I've said it before, but I'm pretty good on the fly with making up stuff that rhymes. I think anyone who's done it for a while, you do start knowing how to phrase things so that they will rhyme. But, charms. But it's nice because it's got some in here for us. That I've heard of from Corey on New World Witchery. I don't know if this is the rhyme he said. I don't think it is, actually. Where if someone gets burned, you can sort of pray over it and just repeat a chant a few times over it. And he swears that he has seen that it helps the burn heal, or at least relieves the pain very quickly. And he's like, I don't know how it works, but it works. And I doubt it was this one, but kind of cool. Lots of things in here about flowers, daisies, and dandelions, and you may have known this, the origin of the word dandelion. You've probably heard it's been called a lion's tooth because of the way that the leaves look. They look kind of like a bite has been taken out of it. But in France, it was dent de lion, and then we put our English stank on it, and it became dandelion. It's known by children and lovers throughout the world as a love oracle. I didn't know that. Did you know a dandelion was a love oracle? And y'all out there pouring Roundup on it, poison and everything. So, anyway, this is phenomenal. I got it at McKay's used books. I don't remember how much I got it, but I'm cheap, so it would have been about $1. You should look at the half-price books or whatever. I have a feeling you would love it because it's fun to read, and there's so many little things that you can use in your everyday life. So, highly, highly, highly recommend. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again really soon. Take care. Peace.